I am live. East wind suck, by the way. Title of the video. What is happening? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? See if anybody comes in. Let's wait, see if anybody comes in. Nobody here. We'll wait. Got two people in here. Sure fans, what's happening, Bo? There's the wife. I tried to add the Cash App thing on this ticker, babe, and I screwed up. So post in the comments the PayPal link too. If we get anything on there, we gotta fix that PayPal thing. PayPal's stupid, so I put Cash App up. Anyway, East Wind sucks. That's the title of the video because it does. We got about an 8 to 10 east wind, and we're going to have it till next Thursday. So I don't know. I'm sitting here debating on whether I'm going to go fishing tomorrow or not. I I swore I wasn't fishing on east wind, but I need to get a video for fishing, and I don't know. It ain't gonna be able to go Monday, and probably ain't gonna feel like it Tuesday because I'm getting fish pulled Tuesday. Work sucks. Works for people that don't know how to fish, Dot. But I didn't go today, and I really don't want to fish an east wind, man, and I really don't want to wait. That's the thing. I'm kind of in a catch-22 here. Eddie Gross, what's up, brother? I'm doing pretty good, man. Just sitting here discussing this dilemma I'm in. I need to get a fishing video. I need to go fishing, but I swore I wouldn't fish on the east wind, and that's all we're going to have until next Thursday. I've looked at the weather and the wind app, and it's saying east wind, east wind, east wind. What's up, Michael Williams? So I'm debating, sitting here trying to figure out whether I'm going to go tomorrow or not. If I even want to waste the gas, the effort, and the energy, because fishing in east wind, you might as well be blindfolded and throwing darts at a board. Uh, I don't know. So I'm debating on whether I'm going to fish or if I'm just going to sit here on my behind here at the house. Hats now, guys, are pre-order. If anybody wants hats, they're pre-order. You got to order them, pay for them, and when I get the set amount that I got for my minimum order, I'll put the order in. I'm not footing the bill for them anymore because it took way too long to get rid of what I had. So if anybody wants hats, they're pre-order only. Shirts, they're like a 2-day lay period on shirts, depending on when you order them. I've got shirts. I've got some shirts here right now. All they got to do is be printed up. So if anybody wants shirts, right there you go. It's ticking across the bottom. With your size, let me know your size, and if you want shirts. Michael Murillo. Michael Murillo votes I fish, but I don't get a vote. Well, Michael, what's up, Catfish Camera? Michael, or Chris Cameron says I've been fishing 10 to 14 mile an hour winds past 2 days. Hit some coves where the wind wasn't blowing. Wind was blowing bait into it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. But east wind, everything will be blowing everything across the lake, and I don't go across the lake unless I trailer over there. And to put it bluntly, we don't have the funds, the fuel, or anything to go across the lake right now. End of the month, and it's hard on this old hillbilly. We got, because the east wind, everything's blowing to the other side of the lake. Uh, But I don't know. It's blowing 8 to 10s right now. Yeah, I just don't. I just can't go to the other side of the lake right at this point of the month. Now, if this was the first month, it'd be a different story. But the wind's blowing from basically my side of the lake to the other side of the lake. They say this is the north side, but really it's the north. Where I live is the northeast side of the lake, and everything is going to be blowing easterly across the lake to the southeast per se. I guess you'd call it. Yeah, I guess I'll go with that. Macarello, you got to vote. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. Macarello votes to fish. Surfins votes to fish. Eddie Gross, what is going on, bro? Yeah, I know. I got to get out of the house. I, Bo, I ain't got I ain't got no close friends down here no more. Uh, my one buddy, he's a guide, so he's tied up. He's out of the question. Only time I go with him is when I first mate for him. I'm not going to be, so I got a dilemma. It's either fish tomorrow or wait till next week to fish next Thursday because Monday I'm getting 4 teeth pulled. Uh, Monday afternoon I got to go to Kingstree, South Carolina, and get 4 teeth pulled. So Monday's definitely out of the question. Tuesday I'm probably not going to feel like it after having them teeth pulled. So yeah. So I'm debating to go or not to go. That is the $100 question. If I go, I got to go get bait. I don't know if it's even worth it, guys. That's what I'm sitting here dilemmatized on. Uh, is it worth wasting the money on fuel, money on bait, and the time and energy to even go? Because my experiences is I don't catch fish when the east wind is blowing like this. I've swore it off, but I got to get a video. So I don't know. It's 6 of one and half a dozen of another. And there's only one other option, which I don't do much, and that's load the truck up and drive across the lake and bank fish. And I'm not really much of a bank fisherman. I don't like bank fishing. To be honest with you, I think it sucks. That's nothing against you guys that bank fish. Nothing against bank fishermen. Just I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. Like if I'm fishing, get down, Cletus. If I'm fishing and nothing's biting, it's time to roll. We got to move to another area, and that's a pain in the absolute buttocks if you're bank fishing. You got to load everything back up. Go drive. Around here, you got to drive a pretty good piece, unless I drive to the Kudo, and then the Kudo, I got to deal with big gators. What's up, Uncle Lou? If I go to the Kudo, that's the federal land, and walk in, I got to deal with gators, moccasins, cottonmouths, because it's all rough country, no life over there at all except for wild animals. And like I said, I really don't like bank fishing. But that's what we're discussing, Uncle Lou. I'm discussing whether I should just say screw it and wait till next Thursday and go, because I've looked at the weather and the wind app, and both say it's an east wind until next Thursday. And those of you who know me know I hate east wind. And but the Kudo unit, and it's what they call it. They call it the Kudo unit, Cuddo, Kudo. It's a federally, it's federal land. You can go in there and fish, but like I said, you got to deal with so much other stuff over there. You got to deal with gators, moccasins, rattlesnakes, uh, copperheads, uh, gators, lots of gators. Them gators stack up in over there because they know that nobody can mess with them, and there is a bunch. You can ask Mrs. Hilljack Catfishing how many gators are in the Kudo. Surf ends. There you go. Yeah, I never saw that. uh, if I did go fishing over there, I'd have to wear my snake gators. They're snake boots. They're actual hip boots, but they're snake proof up to the knee. Cottonmouths, water moccasins, rattlesnakes, freaking copperheads, and that's the only thing in this entire world that I am scared of is a snake. Spiders don't bother me. Hey, go to your kill. Go. I'm gonna whoop this dog. But yeah, so that's my dilemma. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Cameron. It's just I don't know. I'm in a dilemma here, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do and lay down. Trying to figure out what we're gonna do. I don't know. It's like I said, it's six of one, half a dozen of another. Like I said, east wind sucks. Uh, and I really don't care for bank fishing. But we might have to bite the bullet and do something. I'm just debating here what to do, whether to go out in the boat or whether to go banking over in the treacherous area. There's some people fish over there, but where you got to fish to go catch catfish, you got to hike in there. And it's a pretty good hike. It's a pretty good hike in there. Uh, Probably about where if I was going to go fishing in the Kudo, it'd probably be 3/4 of a mile hike in, fighting all them daggum things. What's up, 351? What's cracking? Snakes don't bother you, only meth heads. Yeah. Oh Lord. Uh, but that's where we're sitting here. I'm trying to decide. Uh, Wait and go next Thursday, or just bite the bullet and go tomorrow to get a fishing video in. And I'm at that point where I don't even know if it's worth it because I don't catch fish on these winds. Outdoors addiction, what's up, bud? But that's what I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. I just really don't like bank fishing. So we're sitting here trying to figure it out. But, who was it said it? Dress up like that was that's who said surf fans. Dress up like Rambo and go. Gators and poisonous snakes would make a good video. I don't know. But if I go over in there, you can bet your behind that I'll be packing the Judge, the 45 long Colt 410. Hold on, I'll show it to you. Let me get up if I can get up. Oh, but I'll show it to you. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I'll show it to you. I'll keep it in here by the bed. Move it. I've had a pretty decent productive day today. I've screwed around, got up, read my Bible for, I don't know, hour and a half, then worked out, and took the dogs on a long walk. Lay down. Rich and Leo, what's up? Larry Aller, what's happening? But this is what I'll be packing if I go to the Kudo. It's 45 long Colt. It's called the Colt, or the, not the Colt, but the Taurus Judge. It shoots 410s. But if I go over in there, I'm packing. It's going to be loaded 410. But it'll shoot 45 long Colt. Shoots 45 long Colt to 410. Chitty chitty bang bang. Yeah. Yeah. Poison snakes and gators aren't friendly. They're very unfriendly creatures. But this is an equalizer. This is a massive gun, y'all. Massive gun. And it's called the Judge. I don't know if you guys can see it back there. Public Defender. The Judge. Public Defender. It says it right here on the barrel. The Judge. Public Defender. So that's what I'd have to pack in there with me as well, along with all my gear if I go fishing on the bank. So, what to do, what to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. Yep, full the 410 shot shells I got will take care of. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'd take care of the snakes, but it won't affect the gators. It won't even sting the gator. But you got to watch out. If you shoot something over in there, it's a federal offense. It's not a local charge or local charge with the DNR. It's a federal offense. If you end up going over in there and you got to kill a gator and they patrol it, if you end up killing a gator, which it is not seasoned yet, that's federal charges. That's a Fed case. And if you're found guilty, you'll go to a federal penitentiary. Better take the boat. Wife don't want you in danger. Yeah, they don't want you to shoot the gators over there. That's the thing. I'm not gonna stand there and wait on him, and I'm not gonna try to run from him because you can't outrun a gator unless you run like this in zigzags, because a gator can run full speed, very high top speed in a straight line. But if you zigzag, they can't run very fast trying to follow you in a zigzag run thing. But I'm not going to go out there and have all my gear sitting there and a gator come up on me and run and leave all my stuff sitting there. That's too much money. Yep. Catfish camera. Yep. I don't know what the wife said, but she can attest to the gators over there. We've seen several over 14 foot, well over 14 feet long. So that's where we are. But heck, we was up to 8. Now we're down to 2 viewers. So I don't know. How have you guys done in the east wind? Let's put that question out there to y'all. $351 says just my luck. I'd trip and fall. Well, that's the thing with me. You know, I used to be fast, you know, fast as a greased pig, son. I used to be able to fly. Can't do it no more. Age won't let me, but that'd be my luck too. 351, I'd fall, and that dude would get me. Or I'd trip over something. But yeah, let's put the question out there to y'all. How have y'all done in east wind? I know it's different if people fish rivers, but when you fish a lake, the wind is very. Sir Finn says, I don't pay attention to the wind. I just fish when I can. Michael Rendo, I vote stay in. I'll read this. I vote stay in. East wind sucks. I've only caught 1 fish in an east wind, and gators sound like zero fun. I stay at home, clean up the gear, and make some rigs for something else. Yeah, I feel you, Mike. Yep. Yep. I'm kind of leaning that way, but I hate not having a video this week, an actual fishing video this week. That's the only dilemma I'm in. You know, I want to keep putting out good content and putting out live fishing, showing the goods and the bads, and I know what tomorrow will be if I go out. It's going to be bad. But then again, if I go, I can make myself a liar. I don't know. You know, it's like I said, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another, and like I said, I'm not a bank fisherman. I don't even have rod holders. That's how much of a bank fisherman I am. I don't even have bank rod holders because I don't fish the bank. And the gator I thought I was going to get this year, if I drew a tag, the one that's been living here, well, he just got killed about a week ago. Somebody reported him as a nuisance gator, and those nuisance hunters come out and popped him and hauled him off. But if I do draw a tag this year, there's going to be a great video made. Daddy Duck, me and Daddy Duck 365 are going to go, and he's going to film the whole thing. We're going to have all kind of different camera angles. If I draw, I put in June 15th was the last day, and I put my permit in. Well, I paid my $13 for a draw at the lottery. I'm maxed out on preference points this year. Coming into this year, I'm at 5. And hopefully I draw. Hopefully I draw. Because that would be a great video, and it would probably get a lot of views. And you never know, it might go viral. That would be a plus for me. Doing a collab with Daddy Duck 365, because he just lives about a half hour, 40 minutes away from me. He used to live right down here where I live, but he moved to Sumter. But that would be a great collab, and I'm hoping I draw on it, and because it'll make a great video, and it'll be good. Where the heck did I put my glasses? Oh, they're on my lap. Jeez. So you get old and you forget everything. But that's going to be, I'm crossing my fingers, hoping that I draw a tag for that this year, a gator tag. And the rules are here in South Carolina, if you draw a tag and you go gator hunting, you've got to use a great big old huge treble hook with a rod and reel. The treble hook it's called a snagging hook. It's a big, huge treble hook with lead poured right down on the center of it. You got to see the gator, spot the gator, cast on the gator, snag him with a snag hook, fight him on a rod and reel to the boat, noose the gator, put a noose on his head, then shoot the gator. That's South Carolina law. That's the rules here in South Carolina. It ain't like you see on TV with whatever the name of that show is, Swamp People or something, where you hang a limb line out and then go check your limb lines later. It ain't like that. You've got to physically, actively spot the gator with your eyes, cast on it, snag it, fight it to the boat, noose it, then shoot it, which is a bunch of malarkey in my book. But, you know, I am a law-abiding citizen. I will follow the law. But cross your fingers, and did I draw a tag this year in the lottery? I've been putting in for 5 years, so we'll see. Yeah, we're going. If I draw Daddy Duck 365, that's his YouTube channel. His name's Matt. He's going to go with me, and he's going to film the whole thing for me. We're going to have all different kind of camera views. We've been on the phone, talked about it. Pet it, scratch it behind the ear, and then shoot it. I don't know if I want to do that, but if we do draw and we do get a gator, before you process it, you got to hang it and then wash it and scrub it down in Clorox before you can even start really handling the gator, because there's so much bacteria and everything. You can get a deadly sickness from it, from the bacteria that's on the gators. They are very, very nasty. And if you take them somewhere to have them processed, it's big money. You're talking $500-600 to have a gator processed down here. And then if you want a European mount, I could probably do that myself. But if you want hide and all that stuff, that's big, big money. You want freaking boots or anything like that made out of the cost to have that stuff tanned and everything is big, big money. So if I do kill one, I'm probably not going to keep the hide. I'll probably sell the hide to somebody else that wants it. But I'll probably just do a European mount on the head, put the head in acid and let it eat it all away, and then let it soak in bleach for so many days, and let the skull bleach out, and then have a European done of it. That's what's called a European mount when you do the bear skull. But we're hoping for a big one. There's plenty of big ones down here. There's plenty of great big ones down here. I seen about a 13-footer the last time I was out. And they say, well, how do you know how big they are? Well, they say if you measure from the tip of their nose to their eyes, however many inches that is how many feet the gator is. Fishing Frustrations, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? But that's the thing. There's plenty of big ones down here. If you go out at night And I don't know. We probably won't use my boat. We'll probably use Daddy Duck's boat if I do draw tag, because I cut the lights and everything off my boats to prevent me from going fishing at night. But we'll probably use Daddy Duck's boat. He's got a Go Devil boat with a Go Devil mud motor on it that he takes up in the swamps, and that might be where we go. I don't know. There's plenty of guys. There's thousands of gators down here, but to get a begging, it's probably going to be night hunting, spotting them with a spotlight, and casting on them. We might have to go up in the Sparkleberry Swamp to get that big elusive one. Because, I'm not the only one that sees these gators out here. Anybody else that draws a tag that lives around here knows these gators out here. What's up, Dan? Dan, I'm talking about gators. Talking about alligators. Big old gators. Yeah, there's a bunch of them big old women down here too. You can bet your butt on that one. But yeah. Yep. I'm waiting on Uncle Lou to find out how much he's going to charge for those rods, man. Because them rods are hilljack catfishing collars. Uncle Lou's rods are hilljack catfishing collar. They would go right along with, because I'm going to paint the boat this sometime. I might do it this summer maybe if I get the money, or early fall. The boat's going to go from the green weenie to all orange, bright fluorescent orange, and then I'm going to probably have some kind of a sticker put on it with my logo on the side, Hilljack Catfishing YouTube channel, blah blah blah. I'm going to use one of my catfishing rods, Cameron. I'll probably use my big cat fever rod, unless I get an Uncle Lou rod. Now, if I get an Uncle Lou rod, I'm going to use an Uncle Lou rod. But as it stands right now, I don't have an Uncle Lou rod. That's right, Dan. As it stands right now, I don't have an Uncle Lou rod. I want one very badly. I'd like to be a field tester for Uncle Lou. But if I don't get an Uncle Lou rod, I'm going to use a big cat fever rod. And yeah, that's probably what we're going to use. And I'm probably going to have to strip the line on it and probably put 50 to 80 pound test on it. I don't know. I might go with what I got on there, 40 pound test with that 60 pound leader material. I don't know. Still debating on what I'm going to do, but definitely it'll be either a big cat fever rod or an Uncle Lou rod, one of the two. But it's going to be cool because Daddy Duck said he's going to film the whole thing between his GoPros and mine and the digital cameras I got and all that stuff. We'll have a bunch of views. That is if I draw. And I'll find out this next month's coming if I draw. What's up, Cody? How you doing, brother? Run a 200 pound leader. Yeah, I might. I don't know. I've never done it. I've never done it, and it's going to be an experience to say the least. It's going to be a very good experience, learning experience, to say the least. It's going to be interesting. Let's put it that way, because those are very powerful beasts. But we'll know next month if I draw a tag. I think the 10th or 14th of July, I'll know if I've drawn a tag. They send you an email, let you know, hey, you drew a tag, and you're allowed to take one other person with you. So Dad Duck stepped up, and he's gonna be the one that goes with me, and that'll be freaking super cool, man. I know we won't be live streaming it, but we'll definitely make a video of it, and I'll let him edit it because I don't know nothing about that crap, and it'll be cool, real cool. And like I said, I ain't I ain't afraid to have to pull the judge out and pop one in the head when I'm out on the lake if they get too close or uh, whatnot. But when you're out there, they really stay away from boats. They try to avoid you. I took Mrs. Hill got jack catfishing last summer. We went out, was doing some brim fishing stuff, and she couldn't fish because she's too worried about paying attention to the gators. Because there's gators all around us, and she wouldn't fish. She was sitting there, had her head on a swivel watching them. It was funny. But they really don't mess with you when you're in a boat. But I wouldn't attempt to go out there in a kayak around them because you're down on their level. At least up in the boat, I got high gunnels, so they can't get in my boat. But I wouldn't attempt to go out there on a kayak. What's up, Adam Irwin? But like I said, they really steer clear of boats. They don't. They'll go. You get too close to them, they'll drop and go under, and then you'll see them surface 50 yards, 100 yards away from you. But Miss Eljack catfishing was nervous. She was nervous from the service, Bo. I'm here to tell you. When we was out there brim fishing, they was all around us. And I was like, "Why aren't you fishing?" She said, "I'm watching these gators going like this." Look, it was funny. And here she goes, "Not funny." uh, yeah, but it was. I was laughing. She wasn't. She was. She was. She was. She's a little bit bent up about it. Nervous, very nervous, freaking out. She's like, "Get us out of here. I don't like the gators." I said, "Them gators ain't gonna bother you, babe." But they was several. And that was just during the day. She ain't never seen them. I ain't never had her out at night. At night, both they got orange eyes. And at night, you're out at night, you shine a spotlight. Shoo, doggy. Bo, there's a bunch of them out here. Thousands. You go back in that one spot I fish over here in Black's Bottom. They's all over the place over there because Black's Bottom, that part of the water, uh, goes up into the Kudo unit I was talking about earlier there. It's all at federal land, federal land. They can go in there and ain't nobody gonna mess with them. And Bo, I've been back in there at night with lights on the boat, spotlighting them, and oh my God, everywhere you look, orange eyes. You shine that light all the way around, orange eyes everywhere. Thousands of orange eyes. You see them. It's crazy because they come out. They're more of a nocturnal animal. They're out in the day, sunning and stuff, but at nighttime they really out. They really out at nighttime. But yeah, she's a little nervous to be around them. She gets on me when we drive over in the Kudo, and I'll get out of the car with a cell phone and take pictures. Walk right up on them. Get out of there, you idiot. She always says I've got a hard head and a soft brain. But yeah, so I don't know. Oh wow, I'm tired. Uh, but that's the dilemma I'm in, guys. Is whether I should even waste the time, effort, money, and energy on go fishing tomorrow to get a live stream fishing video out uh, this week. I didn't do it yesterday because I had dentist. I had to go to the dentist yesterday. I was feeling poorly when I got back. How do I get the writing on the bottom of the screen? Well, frustrations. If you're in StreamYard and you're holding your phone vertical like I am, it says comments, banners. You hit click on banners, and then you create a banner and then save it, and it'll say, do you want it running as a ticker like I've got it, or just a banner? I'll show you a banner. I'll show you a banner. Here's my email address. That's a banner. You can put up a banner and have a ticker going at the same time. And that's how you do it. And then if you want to take the banner off, you click on it. If you want it back on, you click on it, take it off, and then you go back comments. Thank you, 351. I appreciate that. Yes, they're not required, but they are freaking greatly appreciated, especially the end of the month the way it is now, because things get rough toward the end of the month for the old Hilljack. When you get money from the government, you get it once a month, and it's got to stretch. Well, it ain't. It stretched and broke this month. So, uh, but yeah, and PayPal's giving us hell because somebody. What's up, Mister Gadget? Fish for some bluegill. Yeah, I could probably maybe do that. Never thought about that. Thank you, Mister Gadget. Never thought about that. I could probably go brim fishing tomorrow. I could probably do that. But yeah, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. I got you, John. Appreciate it, buddy. Randall, what's happening, Bo? How you doing, brother? But yeah, catfishing. That's a good idea, Mister Gadget. I'll put that up on the screen. That's a good idea, Mister Gadget. Because catfishing definitely sucks on an east wind. Now, brim and bluegill, or I call them, I call them both brim and bluegill, whatever. Crappie, white perch. I usually don't try fishing for them. That might be a good idea. I might go up. That might be a good idea. Go up tonight and get some red worms and some night crawlers, which is a lot cheaper than catfish bait. But I can't resist uh, pulling some catfish bait out. But yeah, we could probably go brim fishing more. Never thought of that. Go brim fishing, put out a couple sabiki rigs for white perch, and yeah, that ain't a bad idea. That ain't a bad idea. I was in a 10-foot canoe and was catfishing one night and had a 12-foot gator try to get in the boat with me. Whoa. Heck with that. Everyone needs bait. Fishing has been slow. So I started back with a cane pole. Yeah. What's up, Eric? What is happening, brother? That's the dilemma. Yeah, I might do that. I might go brim fishing more. I bought a brand new ACC crappie rod last year, 12 footer, uh, light action, and that'd be cool. Heck yeah, I never thought of that. Good idea, Mister Gadget. You know, throw a little variety in there, I guess. I know the channel's called Hilljack Catfishing, but ain't nothing says I can't go fish for some brim one day. Now, I wouldn't have to go far. I could probably put in the hatchery side over here. I could probably put in the hatchery side and fish the hatchery side tomorrow. And that's right here. I mean, that's right there, about 300, 400 yards that way. Uh, and hit some of them brush piles. People got a lot of brush piles in there for crappie. I can go crappie jigging and have night crawler or red worm on a bait pole, and also have a catfish rod out as well. But I'll have to wait to catch a brim to get catfish bait, because I'm not buying no catfish bait from this jack wagon down the road here. I'll buy night crawlers and red worms and minis from him if I need to, but I'll never buy no more catfish bait from him. He's well way through the roof, and it's not very good. Uh, the plan is, this is my plan for next year. I'm going to buy a chest freezer and try to find a used chest freezer from somewhere and keep it outside. And next roe shad season, fillet them roe shad up and freeze them. That way I don't have to buy bait never next year. Fill that thing full of roe shad, because when the roe shad runs, Bo, you can flat stack up on some bait. But yeah, I might do that more. I might do that. I appreciate you, Mr. Gadget, for dropping that in the head, because that never even thought. Got yours in the basement. Trying to figure out what you're talking about. You got your bait tank in the basement? I don't know. But yeah, that's bait tank. Okay, I got you. I'm playing around, guys. I don't know if I like the orange. Yeah, let's go with the orange. Raymond, what is happening, brother? What's good? What's happening? What's going on? How you been? How are you? I don't like the block. I like the bubble, I think. I'm trying something. There we go. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm figuring this thing out now. I got my logo up there in the corner. Not much going on. You're resting. Well, that's good. I had to rest yesterday after I went and sat in that dentist chair for freaking hour and a half. And after they did all the X-rays and the cleaning, and then give me that fluoride treatment. But that fluoride, whoa, what kind of boat's this dude pulling out of here? Freaking cabin cruiser? He must be going to put it in and run to his dock. He lives right on the lake, and the lake's right across the street from him. But they gave me that fluoride treatment yesterday. After I got that, I was feeling poorly. My stomach was bad yesterday, and called up there today to see if I could get sedated when I go in Monday to get my teeth pulled. I got to go in and have 4 freaking teeth pulled. Had a little higher on the screen. Is that better? So we got a pontoon, going back in with a pontoon. It was right behind my house. There was a boat storage. Great big enclosed tall. They're 30 foot by, I don't know, 20 by 30, and they got like a 20 by 34, and they're real tall, big, huge boat storage place right behind my house here. I wished I owned it. That guy just went up the road. Now he's coming back. I don't know what he's doing. That's weird. But yeah, man. So I appreciate that for dropping that in on me. I don't know what it means by overlay. Put that on. Done. Let's see what overlay is. I don't know what this is. I'm learning all this stuff. Overlay. Oh, okay. That's what an overlay is. Overlay just puts that on the big screen. That was one of the logos I was messing with the other night right there. Oh, I didn't know there was a freaking countdown timer on here. What do you know? We'll try this, see what that does. Upload a background. It's not showing no background. I don't know what's going on. Unless I got to be in there in front of my green screen. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure all this crap out. You guys see it big before I come live? I seen on Facebook big condo building down in Florida, down in Miami Beach. Part of it collapsed. I was watching that live video for a minute. That's crazy, man. Whole half of a big condo building down there in Miami, just the whole side of it collapsed. The other three sides are still standing, but there's only one side of it just completely collapsed. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, I might do that tomorrow, man. That Mr. Gadget. Fish for some bluegill tomorrow. I think I might do that. That'll break the monotony a little bit. Because I know it affects catfish, but I really don't think it messes with bluegill too much. Yeah, if you go to Facebook, it's on Facebook Watch. There's a bunch of news people covering it. When I was watching it, that was about an hour ago, there was one person confirmed dead, and they've done pulled like 15 or 20 people out of the rubble, and they're still missing a bunch of people. It was crazy, man. I can't get Palmetto Cats to fish for me, man. I don't know what the deal is. I've asked him. I said, "Bo, we need to hook up and go fishing." I don't know. He don't live but it'd be about 45, 50-minute drive for me because I got to drive all the way around the lake and then go south that way. But yeah, I've asked him. I don't know what it is. You know, I guess my channel ain't big enough or something. I don't know. I don't know. I've put it in his ear, and then I told him again not too long ago. I was like, "Bo, we need to go fishing, man. We need to hook up and go fish." He said, "Once you get healed up, we'll go." Well, I got the okay. I'm good to go. I've been fishing for. I went against medical advice. You guys seen that video? I went against it because I was feeling better, and I couldn't stand to sit here and watch y'all fish on TV or on my phone or on my laptop. Couldn't stand to watch it no more, bro. It was driving me nuts. I was just answering the question, my dear. Eric asked a question. Eric asked a question, so I was answering the question. That's where I'm going to leave it. Uh, you know, I'd love to go fishing Palmetto. I mean, like I said, he's just right down the road, not too far. I mean, as a crow flies, he's probably as the crow flies in a straight line from where I live down to where he lives and where he fishes is about 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops. But where I live and where he lives, there's so much lake, water, swamp, and stuff around here. It's about a 45-minute drive down there. It's a long way. Gotta love wives keep us in line, yeah. I'd love to fish off that boat too. I'd love to have me a pontoon, Bo. If I had a pontoon, you couldn't keep me off this lake. You couldn't keep me off the lake. She'd be begging me to come home. I promise you that. If I had a pontoon, I'd be on the lake every single day. I'm not now because I hate launching, loading, driving home, launching, loading, driving home. That stuff, that launching and loading crap boat, it just takes a lot out of me. It's it's uh it's a pain in the neck. It is a tremendous pain in the neck. Loading, unloading. I can't leave my boat in the water because it's got a leak. That dude would be sunk. Uh, but pontoon, if I had a pontoon, I'd rent a slip, leave it in the water. Just take my stuff off and then load it back up. That's where you live, in Somerset. Went up there a bunch. Eric's in Central Kentucky. Were you down around Lexington, Winchester, Eric? I got some family that I don't talk to no more that lives down in Winchester. So I'm very familiar with Kentucky. That's where I run around. Yes, on Lake Cumberland. Yep. I've been down there. I fished Lake Cumberland before. I'd love to go for striper fishing. I heard striper fishing on Lake Cumberland is amazing. I think it's a rivet, Mr. Gadget, and I can't find it. And I don't have no means to lift the boat off the trailer and get all the way up underneath it and check all the rivets on the bottom. I think it's leaking. This is where I think it's leaking. I think it's leaking about midway, dead center on the keel, somewhere. I think I got a rivet. I got a few rivets loose there, because it's an aluminum riveted boat. It's 1971 model Starcraft, 16 foot. So Starcraft Mariner, 16 foot, 1971 model. That's all the Lord blessed me with, and that's what I've got to use until I get the means all that, then I'll have it. If he wants me to have it, I'll have it. But right now, that's all I'm blessed with, and that's what I'm gonna fish out of. I wished I had the means and the way to do it. Hook like 4 big eye bolts on it. Bolt 4 big eye bolts, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and have a building I could pull it in and hook into them eyes and come along that boat up off the trailer and get underneath there and seal all them rivets or drill them out and replace them. But I don't have that option at the time, so I'm just ramrodding that big 1,100 gallon per hour bilge pump and letting her go. Trick to find it: park it on dry ground, put a water hose inside it, add water. You will see the location of the leak and easy fix it. Use the trick several times. Okay. I just hope it ain't leaking where it's sitting on the trailer at. Because I can't get to it, can't get it off the trailer because it's a heavy boat. Unless I can find some way to jack it up, get it up off the trailer a little bit so I can see that. But when it sets out here, my driveway is blacktop, and when it rains and it's setting in the setting level, I see that leak about, I don't know, about 6.5, 7 foot off the nose, off the bow of the boat. There's always a water puddle underneath it right there. So I'm figuring that's right in that area, right dead center of the boat, somewhere right there. And what would you suggest, Mr. Gadget? Drill the rivets or put sealer on them? Drill them out and put new rivets in it, or put sealer on? Sure fins, 95 Starcraft Star Deck 24-foot pontoon. Nice. Nice. If he says go Gadget Arms, I'm going to spit my tea all over my deck. Oh, Lord, Michael Murillo, you always make me smile and laugh, dude. I appreciate that video, Michael, yesterday. Michael sent me a video of Lauren, and I just come out of dentist, and my mouth was sore, man. And I watched that video, and I started smiling. Dude always knows how to put a smile on a guy's face, man. Go Gadget Arms. How's that song go? Inspector Gadget. Rivet. If you can get inside and out, use a heavy hammer on the inside to hold it in place and hit the rivet on the outside. And just add a little JB weld around it. Okay. Oh, you guys kill me, man. I've seen Has just posted something. And the irony is, I probably have enough rage in me for all of us. Haha. We all have choices to make. Be miserable or just go with it and be happy as you can be. Let's be happy. Absolutely. Amen, Michael Murillo. Yes, sir, Bo. I know, brother. I was I was watching one of the preachers I watched on YouTube on video last night, and he got me tickled a little bit. He got me tickled a little bit. He was talking about doubtfulness and all that stuff. He said, "The devil tries to put doubt in you try to put doubt in you brings doubt. And he said, when the devil comes at you with doubt, tell him, say, I doubt it. He said, no, you can't doubt it. The devil said, no, you can't doubt it. Well, I doubt that. And get the devil confused. Yeah. Wouldn't Flex Seal be better? I've used that stuff. Works great. I've got some of that stuff on there right now. It wasn't Flex Seal. It was a similar brand. It was freaking expensive. It was $30 for a quart. That's the reason my boat right now has got these big black blotches all over it, is because everywhere I seen a rivet that looked like it was potentially a leak, well, I put that stuff on there. I put that stuff on there. Let's walk out there. Let's walk out there. Let me get my Crocs on. Come here. Dadgummit. I'll show it to you. No, you ain't going. This dog thinks every time I get up and decide to move or go outside or something, thinks it's time for her to go. No, no. Go lay down. Go on. Go and get. Go and get up there. Go. Let's walk out here. I'll show you. All right. You got you guys with me? Yeah. Would do okay on the inside, but not exposed to the outside pressure of water, trash in the water. Gotta get it you first. You bet you, Bo. You know, that's right. Now, how do I flip the camera? Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to flip my camera on StreamYard. No, that turns it off more. Cancel. I don't know. But I'll turn it around and show you. Here's the back. Here's the transom. I put that black stuff all down them rivets, all down there underneath, all the way around here. Transom mount up through here, there. Couple places up here. See, right there and there. All right, right there. I even put it on the keel somewhat, but I'm thinking it's leaking. As you see me standing here at the boat, I think it's leaking about right in here somewhere in the center. So, yeah, she's an old boat. Got my anchor bucket fell over. I'm thinking I might be in the mood. She's running her mouth. But yeah, she's an old boat. I got black splotches here and here and down here. Anything that I thought was possible leak, but I'm thinking it's about right in here. She's a metal boat. She's pretty solid, other than a leak here and there. But I wish when I bought this, I wished I'd have went and just said screw it and got the daggone this is a Minn Kota Edge 45-pound thrust motor, trolling motor, foot control. I wished I would have freaking just bit the bullet and paid the extra, because I ordered it, and I wished I'd have just bit the bullet and paid the extra money and got the daggone the one that was like $3,000, because it's a pain in the butt to try to run that trolling motor and watch your rods on the back. I'm gonna catch back up with chat. Still here, just had the volume turned down. Been going back and forth with my aunt working on my resume. Yeah, I only got 2 bunks on it. Only got 2 bunks on it, and if there's a kill roller, yeah, there's a kill roller. Yes, there's a kill roller. There's let me look. Flip it around. I don't know if you can see it. There's two. There's two kill rollers. There's one about 3/4 away and one right up to the front, but it don't touch that front one. It only touches that one uh, in the center right there on the kill. You see where it like chain things hanging down? I don't know if y'all could see it, but that's where it's at. That's where it's at. Michael Murillo, I heard that you're a battery guy. I don't know if you are or not. That's just what I've heard. I'm not sure, but I might be in the need of a battery as well here shortly. Uh, I don't know how old the battery is, the cranking battery is, and I might be in the market for a new cranking battery. And if you are in the battery business, let me know because I'd like to price them and see what a good cranking battery would be for my boat. Because the motor actually charges that battery when it's running. I've never had to charge that motor battery, but I know it doesn't look new by no means. But I'd like to, just delve into that a little bit and figure maybe, you know, whatever. But it's beautiful, sunny skies out. Wind's blowing about 8 to 10 right now. But I think I might do that. Thank you, Mr. Gadget, for that little tidbit. I think I might go do some brim fishing tomorrow. I might go do some brim fishing tomorrow. The landlord ain't come and cut the freaking grass in a month. Getting aggravated. But let me check out the. What's up, Lee Evans? Dan, all you'd have to probably show for a resume is some of your videos, some of the stuff you made, bro. Be honest with you, because your stuff is what you've already created is, testament to what you can do. Is a testament to what you can do. I just put new wheels and tires on this thing, and the Bimini top. Put the new Bimini top on it. Boy, that helps out a bunch. But it gets in the way as far as being able to put cameras up and all that crap. That's something I can check while I'm out here. Check, see how much fuel I got. How much fuel do we got? I filled up the other day. I didn't check to see what I had when I come back in. Oh, I got 3/4 tank. Because I didn't run the whole creek to get out when I went out last Friday. I put in down here behind my head, down the road a mile. So I didn't have to run that 1.5 mile long creek to get out to the main lake. But if I'm going brim fishing, I just put in up here at the hatchery tomorrow. I just put in up the hatchery tomorrow and go do that. That was a great idea, man. Oh, Lee's got a leak in his pool. I didn't know you had a leak in your pool, Lee. But yeah, that's the boat right there. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. I can't figure out how to flip this camera around. There she is, the old 1971 Starcraft. But yeah, I wished I'd have got that trolling motor that I could put that thing around my neck and just hit a button and control it, because it's a pain in the butt to have to keep walking back and forth. But you know, 475 was better than 3,000. Now, if I'd even got the model that cost like $600, I could have bought the upgrade for 150 to make it a remote control, but I didn't know that at the time, which sucks. Like the east wind sucks. The title of the video. The roller is causing the boat to flex on the keel. That's why the keel leaks. That's why it leaks. Yeah, probably. Probably. I got some stuff. I got some of these aluminum brazing rods, but I don't have a wire wheel to get down there and wire wheel all that and then crank the heat to it and get that aluminum hot and then braze that whole keel. I just haven't went and got a wire wheel. I've got a drill and I've got a grinder. I don't have the wrench to the grinder. I've lost it because I got one of them diamond tip cutting wheels on it. Yeah, if I had the stuff to do it with, I'd definitely get down there and let her have it. But the green weenie's going to get painted orange. I can promise you that. We're going to paint this dude orange because that's the Hill Jack Collins. You got a 12-foot Starcraft? Well, Dan, all you got to do, I couldn't find one for mine, but what I did on Amazon, you can go and what you do is measure. I'll walk over and show you. See this right here? Side of my boat, this right here, the top of the keel. You measure from this side of the boat to that side of the boat and get that measurement, and then whatever that measurement is, you can go on Amazon for $125 and order one. All you gotta do is find one that'll fit in between that. Like I measured that length. It was 57 inches, I think, from outside here to outside over there was 57 inches, and then I figured out which one would fit, like the in between. You see how I've got it mounted here? It's mounted in between here. I'll walk around the other side and show you. Lock the gate, dummy. Move the net. So I centered it. That going net. I centered it on the gunnel here. If you can see it. So I figured out what that measurement was, and I went center to center. But you can get them off Amazon for $125, and they'll be there within a day or two. And that's what I did. I couldn't find one for mine. I looked. Boonie Top for Starcraft 1971. Blah blah. Nobody was showing me things. So I talked to a guy, and he said, "That's all you do is just go find your width, and then center to center, and then just order it from there." I'm trying to remember what this one was. 52. I think. It's 52 inches wide, which that fit center to center, fit in center to center. And that's what I did, Dan. Use orange bed liner when you paint. Seal it up good. Yeah. Yeah, Overton's is very expensive, Dan. I'm telling you, go to Amazon and look, look up Bimini tops on Amazon. And like I said, cheapest I found, 125 bucks. I was like, heck yeah, I'm in there. Order it. I went on Amazon, boom, buy now, and I got it 2 days later, and I put it on by myself about 2 months ago. Well, you measure it. You do it on the widest part of your boat. Is where you do it at, and you put that bimini top basically about the center of your boat. Mine's a little off center. Mine's a little toward the rear because that's where I wanted. That's where my seat's at. And keeps me covered while I'm out there. But that's what you do. I know what you're talking about because the width in the front changes from the width to the back. So I figured where I was going to put my bimini top, and then I measured where I was wanting my bimini top to cover. I measured that area, and it was like 57 inches across there. And I found center, and a 52-inch wide bimini top did the trick for me, Bo. I promise you. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, Lee. I went to the doctor Monday and got the and yeah, went to the dentist yesterday. Got my teeth cleaned and about 8 X-rays, and I got to go back Monday. I think, yeah, Monday. I got to go back Monday and get 4 teeth pulled. So I'm gonna be feeling a little crappy Monday and Tuesday probably, but I should be good to go Wednesday. But yeah, catfishing sucks on the east wind. East wind sucks. Title of this video, this live stream, and yeah, I wasn't going to go. I was thinking about not going, and then Mr. Gadget come through with the thing. Yeah, I get you, Dan. But like I said, figure out where you want that bimini top to be covering, what you want it to be covering, and where you think you're going to want that bimini top set. You go there and get that measurement. Because if you see the boat there, see how I got it set up. I'm gonna come out here and get a different view so you can see it better. So you can see it better. It's not quite center. It's not quite center, but you see how wide it is up there. How much length you got? I think it's 5 foot something, or 49 inches. I think it was. It was weird, but you see how much that covers, and you figure that center out right there where the post mounts, and and like where you're going to be sitting where you want to be covered, and you're good to go, man. 125 bucks, Amazon. You'd be good to go. Y'all pray for me. What's the matter? What's up, Justin? What you doing, Bo? How you been? Did Murillo ever drop a comment in here about batteries? No. He might not be in here now. We appreciate it, Lee. Y'all pray for me. What's the matter? What's the matter with the Mrs. Hilljack catfishing? You want to pray for you because I drive you nuts or what? Yeah, beautiful day out, other than this east wind. But got 3/4 tank of fuel, so that's good. And that's probably what I'll do, just brim fish tomorrow. We'll change up. Got a loud motorcycle come by. Busy as all get out. Can't wait till Saturday. Ready to go fishing. You better man than I am, Justin. 'Cause I won't get on the lake on the weekend. Not in the summertime anyway. I won't do it. Will not do it. No, sir. Yeah, mine's a 3-bow. This bimini top is a 3-bow. 3-bow bimini top. And I never take it down. I leave it up all the time. Yeah. I know it's gonna suck, Dan. I got to pull 2 back here, and then they're pulling my other 2 front teeth. So I'm gonna have a big old wide, no teeth. They're pulling the other 2 right beside the 2 that dog knocked out because they're dying. Oh, cool, Justin. That's awesome. You won't have no trouble then there. That's awesome, man. I love seeing kids fishing, man. That's awesome. I did. I seen that cat 8D cat battery. I seen it. Uh, but hopefully sooner than later, I'll get blessed with a means to get a pontoon, and then I'll drive y'all crazy because I'll be going fishing every day, even when it's rough out there. Because I don't fish when it gets rough. When the winds get rough, I don't fish because this boat ain't big enough right there on the main lake when it gets rough. Pontoon, no big deal. You can fish. You can fish that rough water. You can fish that rough water then. I mean, we got 12 wonderful, beautiful people in the chat. Just come live, do a little shooting the bull and talking about what I'm going to do. And I wasn't going to probably wasn't going to go. I was leaning on not go, but Mr. Gadget dropped in and said, "Go brim fishing." So that's probably what we're going to do. We'll probably be brim fishing tomorrow. That's probably what we're going to do. The fella just brought his pontoon in. He guides. He's a guide. Gabby can catch some fish, Bo. There ain't no doubt about that. I seen it with my own eyes up at Patriot James tournament. She's sitting there on the ground, had that great big old catfish on her lap. Walk back in here and see what these dogs have torn up in the last 15 minutes being outside. Look, that's the poles. Tons of them. Dustin will remember that one. That Gabby's rod right there. I keep all my poles out here in this hallway. I want a pontoon and a deep V. The bass boat sucks in rough water, yeah. My boat sucks in rough water because it's not made to handle that kind of rough water we got down here, because it can go from nothing to force and snap of your finger. for sure. Y'all lay down. I'll take you in a little bit. Right here's the battery I got to run the trolling motor. I'll turn it around. That's a $249 battery. That's a $249 battery. Bass fishing was incredible as well as catfish. Move. Move it. Moving pistol. Set pistol over here. But yeah. How's your weather supposed to be, Justin? For the tournament. You guys supposed to have decent weather? Also, how many kids will be fishing in that one? I don't know if we have a battery. I don't know if there's one in Sumter or not. There ain't one in Sumter. I know there's probably one in Charleston. I just hate going down there. I hate going to Charleston. I hate going down there. I hate going anywhere big cities. People get on my nerves. All that traffic and everything. I just don't like it. I'd like to get one of them battery boxes that like and everything that goes down on top of my battery. That has the I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It goes down on top of the battery box and the thing clips down on, and then you can plug your USB cords into and stuff. I'd like to get one of them and hook that up on the back on that back battery that gets charged when the motor's running. It's going to rain, I think, here. 7 to 8 kids. I think. Oh, okay. Cool. We'll probably tune in, Bo, because I ain't going to be fishing. And she's got to work Saturday. I think them carp are spawning right now, Dan. That's the reason they're jumping and going crazy over in the reeds and the cattails and stuff, Bo. They doing that crap down here. Yeah, Dan, I told you, Bo. You can get. Are you talking about the battery things? Is that what you're talking about, Dan? The tops I'm talking about that goes on the battery? You can even make your own battery box with those connections on the cheap. See, I don't know what to get. If I knew what to get, I'd make it myself. If I knew how to do it, I could probably figure it out. I'm sure there's a YouTube video that'll show me how to do it. I use QD connectors for a winch for my main power and use battery tenders for two-way SAE connections and the USB connectors. Makes it easy. Huh. Yeah, because I'd like to get one or make one or something. But yeah, I'd like to have one to go on that main battery back there, that main cranking battery, because when the motor's running, it's charging that battery. And I've never had to put Well, I had to put the charger on it once when I was down and hadn't fished for like a month or so. I had to go out there and put the jump box on it for about a half hour, and as soon as I ran it, put the earmuffs on it and ran it for about 5 minutes, it's charged back up, no problem. QD connectors for a winch for main power. Use battery tenders, two-way SAE connections. I don't know what all that is, Justin. Right? Well, that's one thing. I've caught carp, but I've never intentionally tried to catch carp. I've never went out and went fishing to go catch carp. I've never done it. I've never done it. I've caught them on the accident before. Uh, Actually, I caught a great big one down on Lake Cumberland. It was probably 15, 16 pound carp. I caught it on a piece of, believe it or not, steak fat. We ate and cut all the steak fat off our steaks, grilling out on that big houseboat. I said, don't throw none of that away. I'm going to use it for bait. I ain't got nothing else. I'm going to cast a rod out, see if we can't catch nothing. And I just had it hanging off the boat. Had the clicker on. We're sitting there. There's a big old piece of fat off a steak. And cast that thing out there and let it set. We was just sitting there. That's back when I drank, sitting there drinking some beers. All of a sudden, that clicker took off, and I let it have it. I fought that thing for about 15 minutes. I got him in. It was on light line. It was on. It was on little old rig, what I call bait pole now. But I fought that thing. Got that thing in there. Great big old carp, like 15 pound carp. It was fun. They fun to catch. I mean, that one I caught was, but I've never intentionally went out to go catch carp. Never, ever in my life. But I have caught one. Yeah, post link and Mrs. Hilljack Catfishing. When Mr. Gadget posts a link, copy it down so I can go back to it. What's up, hooks and hammocks? How you doing, Chris? How you doing, brother? Just sitting here chewing the fat, just talking about what to do, whether to go fishing tomorrow, because we're going to have an east wind. We've got an east wind today, and we're going to have an east wind till next Thursday. So that's what we're chatting about. We've got off topic several times talking about all kind of other stuff, but I wasn't going to go, but Mr. Gadget dropped in and said, go brim fishing tomorrow. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go brim fishing tomorrow. Cool, Dan. I hope you catch one, bro. I hope you catch one, man. The answer is always go fishing. Yeah. Yeah. But that's what we're going to do, because I ain't going to be able to go next Monday or Tuesday. I'm getting 4 teeth pulled Monday, and I know I ain't going to feel like it Tuesday. So, and I don't fish on the weekends because it's like a super freaking highway out here. I mean, you can't get nothing done. Getting beat up, all them freaking people pontooning and jet skiing and deadgum tubing and all that crap. You can't get away from them. Leave her alone. Below. Get your behind up here. Oh, come on. Get up here and lay down. Lilo. That's Lilo. Say hi, Lilo. Say hi. That's my. What's up, Troy? That's my Walker Feist. She's just a big baby. That's my Walker Feist. Say hi, Lilo. She's licking the phone. Weirdo. What's up, Troy? Troy, your boy, Troy. But so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go tomorrow and we're gonna go brim fishing. Maybe try, maybe try to grab a few crappie. I bought that ACC 12-foot ACC crappie rod last year and only took it out once last year. So it's been there in the hall and in the hallway. So yeah, they do suck, Chris. And imagine about 50 or 60 of them out there in the creek channel you got to run to get out to the main lake. That don't count the pontoons, pulling tubers, and the jet skis. It's just dangerous out there, man. Somebody's gonna get hurt. I promise you, somebody's gonna get hurt right here on this creek that I live on that goes out in Lake Marion. Somebody's gonna get hurt on this creek this year, I promise you. Because they don't make way, they cross in front of people, they crisscross out there, you know. The jet skiers run right up on you and try to jump your wakes, you know, come blast them each side of you if you're going down the lake or coming back up the lake, and then cut right across the back of your boat. It's freaking nuts, man. Somebody's gonna get hurt, I promise you. Either somebody's gonna run over one of them tubers, or you know, somebody skiing, and they're stupid for doing it. I wouldn't do it because too daggone many gators out here. But yeah, somebody gonna get hurt. Yeah, exactly, Dan. There's not a lot of those boats, but there's a few. But we got these center console boats out here that these, late teens, their parents, because a lot of this area down here is vacation area, and they'll come on the weekends and take daddy's center console out that's got twin 200s or twin 350s on the back, and just be out there carrying on, acting stupid, running up and down the lake wide open. You know, they were blasting when I come in that one Saturday I fished. They were blasting wide open through the no wake zone. They're they got a lot of young kids out here on them freaking ski boats and all that crap, man. It's ridiculous. Somebody gonna get hurt. I promise you. I promise you. Ridiculous. And I don't want to be out amongst it. I was nerve wracked. I about ran over a guy in a kayak. That last Saturday tournament I fished with 3+1s on 3+1s channel. That Catfish Rumble. I was coming back. There's so much wake and everything. There were so many people out on the creek. I was coming back to the boat ramp, man. I almost ran over a kayaker because I couldn't see him because of the wake. And I got up on him, and he was right in front of me, coming across in front of me like this. He was crossing the creek, and everybody's running up and down the creek this way. And I had to whip it and put it up in 2-foot shallow water to get around him so I wouldn't hit him. I was like, oh my God, man. You people are stupid. Exactly, Dan. Yeah. Those big old pleasure boats, those big old cabin cruiser stuff, they don't look like they're going fast. They come by you, you're getting a wake. You're going to get blasted with a wake. You better hold on to your hat. I almost lost a phone in that tournament that day because one of them come blasting by me and shouldn't have been over in there anyway. I was in 4 foot of water. Banks, get out of there. And he come blasting by me, and that big wake hit me. My phone went. I snatched it right before it went over the edge because I had it on the tripod. Ridiculous, man. Like I've said 100 times, and I'll probably have to say it 10,000 more. is all right. Troy, I appreciate you, Bo. Thanks for stopping in, man. I've said it 1,000 times. I think before anybody gets a boat and operates a boat, they ought to have to take a freaking boater's course. They ought to have to take a course in order to be able to operate that boat. Even before they can get the license for the boat, before they can get their boat license, they'd have to take a course. I ain't nobody, but I think that ought to be a freaking rule, a law, or something. Because if you get out there, you can get in trouble if you don't know if water gets rough while you're out there, and you don't know how to operate that boat safely in big water. Son, you're gonna sink it. Go to YouTube Shorts and scroll up. You'll see several people losing big $60,000-$70,000 boats because they didn't know how to operate it. Trying to get out of inlets down in Florida. I watched, I think, probably 10 YouTube shorts the other day. Boats sinking. Them sinking boats trying to get out of an inlet down there in Florida. Because they don't know. One guy turned sideways into the wake. You don't do that. He turned sideways into the wake, and it swamped him. It swamped the boat, sunk it right there. The lake I fish, let me put that up. The lake I fish most of the time have weekly Wednesday night bass tournaments that leaves the marina at 5:40 p.m. All their coves are no wake with buoys. They don't care. Bad fishermen have no respect. Absolutely. Idiots are still idiots. They make bad decisions and have no common courtesy or respect. Absolutely. I believe that too. I believe that too. Yep. There's no, people don't have no etiquette when it comes to the water, especially these weekend warriors that come out on the weekends. You got to take driving tests to get your driver's license. But there's still mainly idiots on the road that shouldn't be there. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. There is idiots. You're still going to have idiots no matter what you do, but to have them a little bit trained would be okay. It might help a little bit, but they don't. They don't, man. They don't show no respect, no etiquette. Uh, Basically, early March to June, it's ditch picklers, and them guys have no respect. Now, I'll give a few of them due, but the majority, they don't care. Be anchored up on a spot in the shallow, they come running by you 100 mile an hour. When there's a whole lake around you, they could go, but no, they got to come right on you, within 20 feet of your boat. Ridiculous, man. I'm getting on my soapbox again, but it aggravates the crap out of me. It aggravates the living crap out of me. They'll come running by you that close, you know, to go stop, throw the trolling motor out, cast 5 times, pull the trolling motor up, and ramrod the hell out of there again. It agitates me. I get freaking bent out of shape, hot under the collar about that. Which I gotta learn to let it go. Goose fraba. Goose fraba. I gotta learn to let it go, but I get freaking super steamed with them ditch picklers, man. And now, like I said, I try to not go out on the weekends at all because it's just an utter disaster area out there. Booming their radios loud like they do in them cars. They put them big old stereos on there. Here they come rolling by. You're trying to fish. And they're ramrodding and booming their stereos. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. We're gonna probably do that. Go brim fishing tomorrow. I appreciate that, Mr. Gadget, dropping that little tidbit in my chat. Make me think. Can't go do a catfishing video tomorrow. We'll put one catfish rod out. I'll take one with me, but I'll just take my brim pole and my ACC crappie rod and put her to the test. Put some jigs out, put some sabiki rigs out for some white perch, and see if we can't catch something. See if we can get into them white perch. And I put them, well, I don't know if I could keep them that long, keep them on ice that long without them going bad. For bait next week. I'm definitely going next Thursday for sure. Google red connector, 120 amp, 2 gauge pins, CE50 connector, E's for the battery connector on the main power. Got that. Mrs. Hilljack Catfishing, if you're watching, write that down. You guys end up catching anything, Hooks? When I went to your video, you'd already ended it. I've seen you guys was out on the boat this morning there for a while. You guys catch anything? When I went to the video, you guys were just in it. You only caught one. Hey, at least you got the skunk out of the boat. That's all that matters. One's better than I did last Friday. Last Friday, I got skunked. It was bad. When that wind shut off, my buddy that's a guide, they only caught 4. But they went out at 6:30. I went out an hour after they did. And that wind shut down about 8 o'clock. No bites. Yeah, you was on live yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't in no YouTube watching mood yesterday. I was at the dentist for 2.5 hours. And when I got home, I wasn't feeling good. I got teeth cleaning, 8 X-rays, and all that crap. And my mouth was sore when they got done because I didn't opt for the freaking numbing stuff, which that was dumb me. And that fluoride treatment they give me, that made me sick in my stomach. But I got to go back Monday and get 4 pulled. So I apologize for not catching that yesterday, Chris. I don't know if Mrs. Hilljack Catfishing got that. I'm going to try to do this. My screenshots haven't been saving. I'll do this one. I'll screenshot this one. Cool. Screenshotted it. Yeah, I wasn't feeling very good after I got out of that dentist. I sat in that dentist. Got there freaking 8:30. I'd fill out paperwork. And then I sat there till almost 9:30. And then I went back. We never got out of there till like 11:30. And yeah. Did you get the one before that too, babe? Lay down. But yeah, I apologize, man. I'll go back and watch it though. Any decent sizers, Chris? Yeah, that's what I got. It's a 12-volt system too, Mr. Gadget. Screenshot that too, in case you don't get it all wrote down. Well, there's a third one too, babe. But I hope you're liking that boat. You need to get you a bimini top for that. All Dinks, channel's biggest, about 5 pounds. You need to get you a bimini top for that boat, Bo, so you won't get fried, become a fry daddy or fried egg while you're out there fishing, especially in the summer heat. I know if I didn't have my bimini top, I couldn't stay out past 11 down here. Because you're not just getting it. Top is on the list. Like I was telling Dan Hooks, you can get one for about 125 bucks, starting at about $125 off of Amazon, and get it within 2 days. And they're easy to put together and easy to put on. I put mine on by myself. I had the wife help me put it together because I needed more than 2 hands when I was putting the bows in through the top. But after you get it put together, it's a breeze to set up and put on your boat. They are and they are an absolute lifesaver, Bo. I'm here to tell you. Like I said, down here in this heat, because you're not just getting the sun from up here, you're getting it off the water as well. And to be able to block that from over above you is a tremendous help. Tremendous help. Top is on the list. Yeah, they ain't very expensive at all. That's a dandy boat, though, Bo. I like it. Yeah, there's only the only holes you got to drill, man. Or I mean, I'll count them. For my 3 bow, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 aside. Yep, there it is. There it is. 351 dropped it in the comments. Yep. But they're a necessity in the summertime. Last summer, 10:30, 11 o'clock was it. It was time to go. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it no more. The heat was just the sun baking you. But yeah, thanks for dropping that 351. Appreciate it. Yeah, 6 holes and they're real small. You don't have to put it just self tappers, man. I put in 1-inch self tappers, I think, or 1 1/4, 1 1/4 inch self tappers. I know it's a new boat, but if you'd ordered it, they'd have drilled the 6. They'd have drilled the 6 holes per side for you. Just saying, if you'd have ordered it, told them you wanted that option added to it, they'd have probably the factory would probably charge you 5, 6, $700 and drilled 6 holes. Like I said, they're a breeze to put on. They ain't nothing, you know. And they fold down to get out of the way if you don't want to use them. If it's a cloudy day and get them out of the way, you can fold them down. But I leave mine up all the time just in case, I'm out there and it starts raining. It'll keep the rain off of you as well and off your electronics. No, 'cause I got a lot of money in my electronics. I don't want to screw them up at all. uh, that was the biggest ticket item I bought for the boat this year was my electronics, and they're great. They're great to have. Uh, but I kick myself in the butt every day not buying the remote control trolling motor. I get sick to my stomach thinking about it. I wished I had it so you could just lock it in a GPS and let it go. Control your speed. Drifting too fast, throw it in reverse. If the wind's blowing you too fast on drift, throw it in reverse. Put the power to it. Slow your drift down. You don't have to have a drift sock. But Next thing on the list for me, yeah, iPilot. I'd love to have one. My God, I wished I'd have just bit the bullet and bought it. But thanks, babe. I appreciate it. Uh, I'd love to have got the iPilot. I wished I wasn't stupid and bought the next higher level of trolling motor that I got. If I'd have bought the next highest one for $150, I could have bought uh, the add-on to make my trolling motor remote. But as in Hill Jack fashion, I did the dummy. I did the dumb one. Next thing I got to get is a drift sock. I need to get me a drift sock because I do lots of drifting. Need to get me a drift sock, and I think what else do I got to get? Need to make one of them battery things, battery top box thing, so I can plug in to that battery that's getting charged when I run the motor. I'd like to get me one of them big, they're big, they're big. You know, the solar chargers we use for our phones for our lives. They make a bigger one of those, a great big one to plug in and hook onto your battery while you're out fishing. A net. I got a net. What are you talking about? Sell yours and work your way up. I did that on the last boat. Got a hand control for a 20-foot boat. Put it up for sale. 6 months later, I worked my way up. Yeah. Yeah. If I could get some side work, it'd be nice. If I get some side work, I just don't know. Yeah, I'd love to have an iPilot. That's the way to go now. Man, used, they still want freaking big money for them things. Man. They want big money for them things. They're nice, man. They're freaking nice. Just to beep, beep, lock it in, put a waypoint in, and have it go to that waypoint. Or on setting one, click, let it go. Plot it in, put it in your GPS, and go. They're freaking nice. A cast net. Oh yeah, I need a cast net too. I forgot. I need to get another cast net. You're right, dear. I thought you meant a net. No, I got a net. I got two nets. Need to get a cast net. But one of them, man. I was looking at them. One of them, they're through the freaking roof now too. Last one I had, I got it hung up in some brush. Couldn't get it out. That gun thing about pulled me in. I was mad too, boy. I was mad on that one. Minn Kota service place. Yeah, I think there's one down here somewhere. It's either on this lake or the lower lake. I can't remember. There's a Minn Kota service center around here. You know, maybe be able to trade mine in because I've only used my trolling motor one time. That was last Friday when you guys seen me out here fishing. I've used my trolling motor one time, once. I usually just let the wind. I just drift blindly, you know, basically. Not really blindly, but I'll fire the motor up and turn it a little bit, get it going the way I want it going. But usually I just use the wind. But I used that last Friday. It wasn't no wind, so I had to unwire that and rewire and all that crap to used the trolling motor, and that worked pretty well. But it drained that battery, man. That's an Optima deep cycle battery that I showed you guys earlier. That's a $250 battery, and it it didn't kill it, but it when I brought it in here and put it on charge, it was reading in the red like nothing. There was nothing, and I charged it. It took a day to get it charged all the way, fully charged. Uh, I wish Marilla would have stayed in here to answer that question for me. I'll have to send him an email. I'll have to send him an email. But yeah, man. Once again, shirts and hats. Hats are going to be pre-ordered now because my hats are gone. The last one I got spoken for, waiting for Murillo to tell me where to send it. You can, but shirts, I got about a 2-day lay on them. I've got some. Well, I got three. I think I got three in stock, dry fit, 3X's. Uh, I'll look into that, Mr. Gadget. See if they take trade-ins. I'll be like, look, Bo, I've used this one time. I mean, an iPod kind of deal you run me on, but I can't do that right now. I gotta wait till I get some money. Get a check from Uncle Sam. It don't go as far as it used to. Price everything now. You know, the boat gas right now is freaking $4 a gallon. Ridiculous. Because I got to run pure gas in the boat. No ethanol, pure 100% pure gasoline. That's what that motor requires. That's what it says. And yeah, baits through the roof. That's probably what we'll do. Is go bait fishing tomorrow. Go catch some brim. Crappie. Can't use the crappie. I can only use the brim. Those crappie and bass, ditch pickles, are considered game fish here. Can't use them for bait. That's what we'll do. I'll go up get me once she gets home. I'll ride up to the store and get me some night crawlers and some. Have her get me some Gatorades on the way home. Get me some night crawlers and a bag of ice. Just go brim and crappie fishing tomorrow. White bass or white perch. Say white bass. I'm used to saying that from being up in Ohio, but white perch down here. Put out a rod with sabiki rig on it, and used to at ACC crappie rod. Put some jigs on it and go jig some brush piles. And yeah, see what we can't do. We use ditch pickles here. Yeah, we ain't allowed to. You get caught using ditch pickles, you get in trouble. And I try to stay within the confines of the law. I try to obey the law. I don't want to be like that song back in high school, breaking the law, breaking the law. But yeah, I like getting on here and chatting with you guys, man. And you know, you guys throwing ideas my way, man, that helps out a bunch. You know, always learning, always, you know, getting other people's input helps out a bunch, man. It's awesome. And I'll definitely look into doing that battery box lid, man. I appreciate it, Mr. Gaddy. Because it'd be nice just to be able to plug into that, and then excuse me, to run the plug in my USBs from my phone And I need to go in there. I need to break down tonight and go in there and read that damn manual for my GoPro to figure it out. Because I can't get it to record more than about 15 seconds and it shuts off. Freaking GoPro 7. Got all the connectors you could want for a freaking GoPro. And I like to get that as like a takedown camera and camera to film some other stuff so I can upload some videos. But I need to break down and go in there and read that daggum thing. Figure this GoPro Hero 7 Silver. What I got. Wait, showing on your foot. Weirdo. Got 10 wonderful, beautiful people in the house. I appreciate y'all for coming in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. And if you ain't set the hook on this channel, please do. We do lots of live fishing, and then we have these live forums where we just come in here and chat about stuff. And I get ideas from folks in chat and discuss issues and all kinds of stuff, man. This is really informative, and it helps me out a lot. It helps me out a lot. It really, really does. For sure, for sure. But y'all look into that Minn Kota service place too. See if they take trade-ins. Like I said, mine's like brand new. Well, I just bought it this year, and I've only used it one time, and that was last Friday. It's just been sitting on the boat, and just been sitting on the boat. But it's good to have. I mean, even though it's foot control, I got to be up front to run it, and I'm just a pain in the butt. Try to be up front running it and watching rods at the same time. Love to have one of them iPilots, man. I don't know what they call the motor guide equivalent of that, but I ain't sure. I've never had a motor guide motor. Uh, I don't know what that equivalent is. But definitely got to get that leak fixed sometime this summer. Definitely got to get that work on that, get that done. Get me a wire wheel, a couple of them. It's probably going to take several. Wire wheel that them rivets down and get them all cleaned up. Try that brazing rod thing I got, and then after I do that, then put a sealer on top of it. And if I got bad rivets, drill them out and run new rivets in. Put new rivets in. Anybody wants to get a hold of me, that's my email address up on screen. And we're trying to get to the 300 mark so we can do another giveaway. As soon as we get to the 300 mark, we'll do another giveaway. And for those that don't have it, if you want to get a hold of me, text me or call me right there. I'll leave that up for a second. Cool, Mr. Jack, Mr. Gadget. I don't know how I got way back here in the chat. Drop that off there. But anyway, Hope everybody's having a great, wonderful day and everything's going your way and you're being blessed. Uh, my gums are still sore from yesterday. She went to work on me yesterday. Wild Turkey, what's up? I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for being on here. That helps. That helps with the watch hours, man. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate everybody that's in here. It helps me, and you know we can learn from one another and whatnot. You guys have any questions? Feel free to drop them in the chat, man. If I can help you answer them. If I can't, probably somebody in this chat can. For sure, for sure. I really do wish I'd have went ahead and bit the bullet and bought that iPilot, man. The one I was looking at was like $3 freaking grand. $3,000 for a freaking trolling motor. I never thought I'd ever say those words together. A $3,000 trolling motor. Never thought that you'd ever heard them words come out of my mouth. Congratulations, Chris, man. That's awesome, bro. Cracked a 4,000 hour watch day. That is awesome, man. Congratulations, bro. You're moving right up there. You be monetized for long. I'm still stuck in the basement at 245. They say your first 100 is the hardest. I disagree. My first 100 was the easiest. My second 100 wasn't that hard. But once I hit the 200 mark, it just seems like the freaking gears got clogged up. We've been running on a slow pace. Um, I'm close to 1,000 watch hours. What's up, Dale? Good to see you, brother. I'm close to 1,000 watch hours. And that's not bad because all I do is lives, basically. But we hit the 200 mark, man, and it just come to a rolling, freaking screeching halt. It just was doing good, coming up. Hit 200 and went plateaued, flatlined. I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. You know, I get in, try to support everybody, and do all that good stuff. But heck yeah, you cracked a 4,000 hour watch time, man. That's awesome, Bo. I'm proud for you. I appreciate you. I like that you're moving right up there. I don't know where you are in subs, but uh, we're sitting right now at 245 hook sets. Been there for a while. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what happened. They say you watch all those YouTube gurus that put out their stuff, and they say the first 100 subs are the hardest subs to get. I disagree. That was my easiest. I had 100 subs within a month of starting my channel with 3 videos. 3. I had 100 subs in 1 month with 3 videos. I created this channel February 10th this year. Still need 250 subs. Bo, you'll get them. You can get them. You're right there on that plateau. You get hooked up with Fish Snatcher, man, and they'll do a thing running your videos. Get people running your videos to get you, try to get you subbed up. Took you guys 6 months to hit 100. Wow, that's crazy. I know from about March, man, you skyrocketed. You went. I don't know what you did or how you did it, but March you was like 100, 200, and then you just went. Phew, you went off the charts. you flew up that thing, man. And I'm happy for you, brother. Yeah, my first 100, I had it under a month. I had it in 29 days actually. My first 100 subs come within 29 days, and then the next 100 come in another 30 days, if I remember correctly. Me looking at all that data, my next 100 come within 30 days of that, and then well, for the last 2 months we've been a stalemate, flatlining. And it ain't that I ain't putting in the work. I mean, I know I got sick there for a minute and what putting no videos out for about a month, but I hit that 200 mark and it's been a straight flat line since then. Hooks was the first person to subscribe to my channel. Amen. Appreciate it, brother. You're looking out. I appreciate you. Hooks and Hammocks was my very first sub, or hook set, as they say now. But greatly appreciated. Great dude. If you ain't following Hooks and Hammocks, you better get it. My mom's drop his link in the comments. If you ain't following Chris Lee and Telly, Hooks and Hammocks, get on them. I'll tell you what. I noticed a big jump in your channel, Chris, when you did that live unboxing of Dan's hook plaque thing, or that Hooks and Hammocks thing he made for you out of metal. Your channel went jumped up several right then. What's up, Craig? Coastal Fishing Adventures. Appreciate you, Bo. Thanks for stopping in, man. We're just shooting bull crap, flapping our jaws. We was talking about whether to go fishing or not. Yeah, you had a big jump then when you did that video, that live video. But that was awesome, man. I'd like to hit some growth like that. That would be awesome. Doing good, Craig. Doing good, bro. Come on here deciding whether I was going to fish this east wind this week or not. Till Mr. Gadget dropped in the comments, why don't you go brim fishing tomorrow? Because catfishing sucks on the east wind on this lake. It's horrible. I mean, you do better to fish in a bucket as try to go catfishing on the east wind than this one. CatCon, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, east wind fishing this lake sucks. You might as well go try to fish in your bathtub for a blue cat. So Mr. Gadget said, why don't you go brim fishing, do a brim video? I was like, well, I could probably do that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So we're gonna go brim, crappie, and white perch fishing tomorrow. I will have a catfish rod out just in case. But mainly that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. Run one with sabiki rig, one with some knot crawlers, and then have a catfish rod out, and then run one with a jig some brush piles, and see what we can't do. You got a lot from the catfish conference too, yeah. Was that CatCon or Catapalooza? I thought CatCon was virtual this year. It was, wasn't it? I remember you went to Steve Douglas. What's up? 1 ton for life. Art, how's it going, brother? Sitting on here and getting ideas. Wasn't going to fish in East Wind, but I am going to go brim fishing tomorrow. Art, that's what we was talking about. I was trying to decide whether I was going to go catfishing because we got an east wind. They said we got an east wind. Oh, you did a giveaway on CatCon. Okay, I got you. We got an east wind from today, every day till next Thursday. I checked the wind app, the weather channel, the weather channel app. East wind every day till next Thursday. I wasn't going to go. I was leaning on debating on whether to go or not go. Tomorrow's my last day because I ain't fishing the weekend, and Monday I got to have teeth pulled. So Monday and Tuesday are shot off that list. I was debating on whether to go fishing tomorrow or wait till next Thursday, and then yeah, I know it's good for me. But Mr. Gadget dropped in, so why don't you go brim fishing? I'm like, never thought of that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go brim fishing tomorrow. We're gonna go try to catch some brim, some crappie, or white perch. See if we can't get into them. I don't know how they bite on the east wind, but I know how catfish bite on the east wind on this lake. Title of this video: East Wind Sucks. Oh yeah, you did give away. You did do a giveaway on CatCon. That's right. That's right. Give away Amazon cards or something, didn't you? If I remember correctly. You going live? You know I'm going live. That's what my channel's based on. Going live fishing. No, Dale, I ain't going to Columbus until the 25th of July. I'll be there. I'll fly in like 8:30 in the evening to Columbus in on July 25th, and I'm there, and I fly out on August 8th. I appreciate you, Art. I appreciate everybody that comes and watches my videos, comes into my lives, man. It means a lot to me. Helps me out, and I appreciate the support. And we're talking about coming up there. I don't know if I'm gonna have the money or not. It depends. Me and Matt have been talking back and forth on text from Want to Be Outdoors, talking about coming up y'all's way, Art, on the 16th of this month coming, July. The weekend of July 16th or something like that. I appreciate it, Hooks. But me and Matt's talking about coming up there and fishing with y'all. It depends on if I'm going to have the funds in order to come or not. Because I think it's about 4 or 5 hour drive from me up to y'all. Get on I-95 and roll northbound. But we've been texting back and forth about it. He said he don't know if he's getting a cabin or if he's getting a hotel or whatnot, you know. And I got to see if I'm gonna have the funds for food and all that stuff. But I don't know how much it's gonna cost me in fuel to come up there. 5 hour drive and all that stuff. But I'd love to come up there and go fishing with you and Josh and Kyle and Tom and Aaron. Maybe get Stan around there. I'd love to come up there, Virginia, and fish with y'all. I'd love to go fish at James River. That's one of my bucket list of bodies of water to fish is James. I wouldn't mind to try to fish Gaston and Kerr. I know. I remember watching that. You guys got a bump when you guys did that too. But you know, I don't know what it's going. I don't know what the ticket's going to be to come up there. I got to figure out if I'm going to have the funds, all this and that. Uh, but that's tentatively scheduled. Talking about, I think he said the weekend of July 3rd or 16th, coming up there to Virginia fishing with y'all. Matt from Won't Be Outdoors. We've been texting back and forth about it, so we'll see what happens. Would love to make the trip. Would love to make the trip. And like I've said on all my videos, Bo, there's an open invitation. Anybody wants to come down here and fish Santee. But if you do it from October through March. Don't come down here in summertime. Yes, mother. I'm getting chomped on, guys. She's chomping me. Need to figure it out sooner or later. Yeah, I know. I got to see what's left in the till after the bills are paid. I don't want to go up there and only be able to eat one meal a day or something like that. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to go up and enjoy and not have to worry about nothing. You know what I mean? Not have to worry about food and fuel, and bait, and this and that, all that crap. All right, I appreciate it. Be safe driving home, babe. Yeah, she works across the lake behind me. She works on the south side of the lake. She runs a landscaping office over there. But, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. I don't know. Art, has Matt talked to you about it? Let me know. If Matt's spoken with you about that July 16th trip up y'all's way. Like I said, about that same time, next month I'll find out if I drew that gator tag so we can go, me and Daddy Duck can collab and go do that. I'm out of here. All right, Hart. So me and Daddy Duck can do a collab on that gator hunt. He said he's gonna film it for me later on. That'll be something that could possibly potentially go viral. Possibly, potentially go viral if we get a good edited video of a gator hunt and getting a gator on camera harvesting a gator this year. If I draw a tag, that would be awesome. But find out if I draw uh, second or third week of July. I'll find out, and I will let y'all know. I'll take a screenshot of the email and put it up as well. And yeah, it'd be cool. Be awesome. Art, let me know if you've talked to Matt about any of that. Hell, I'll text you. I forgot. I got your number. I'll text you. Be careful. She may play badminton cast iron pans like Uncle Lou's wife did him. Yeah, Wild Turkey. That was funny that night. Oh my God, that was hilarious. Uncle Lou was cutting up, son. Hilarious, son. That was a great night, man. My stomach was hurting from laughing so hard. Uncle Lou was cutting up, bro. I love to see him cutting up, man. It's funny. I can't wait to get my hands on a couple of his rods, bro. Days the Hilljack collar, days orange. Days the Hilljack catfishing collars. Apache, what's happening, bro? Thanks for stopping in, man. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Mr. Gadget, I'll definitely look up all that stuff about that battery thing. She got it all wrote down. I'll look it up when she gets home. But heck yeah, man. We're going to go tomorrow. We're going to go live tomorrow. And we're going to do some brim fishing. We're going to try our hand at brim. We're going to try our hand at white perch and crappie. And I will have one catfish rod out if I catch some bait. I'll bring a catfish rod. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I know how catfish respond on this lake to an east wind. I do not know how brim and crappie and white perch respond on an east wind. I've never tried to fish for them on an east wind. So it's going to be a learning experience. You guys will be live there. Whether I have success or I have failure, you guys are going to see it all. It ain't going to be trumped up stuff made up of just put together of all the good stuff. You're going to see the good and the bad. And that's basically what I'm basing my channel on. You're going to see all of it. It's, I will upload some videos at some point, some edited videos if I can figure out how to do it. But most of my stuff is live fishing. Still going booty cheese. Yeah. Even though it's going to be booty cheese and east wind is booty cheese. For sure, Raymond. We're going to try to get some brim and some brim and some white perch and some crappie. And if we catch some bluegill, we'll use them, cut them up, use them for bait, and see what we can't do. See if we can't put a cat in a boat. But east wind, I doubt it. East wind is booty cheese on this lake. Straight up booty cheese. And if people don't know what I'm talking about when I say booty cheese, I was in a live, I don't remember, a week ago or so. And the first time I ever watched DMV, when he said booty cheeks, I thought he was saying booty cheese. So I started saying booty cheese. So that's my take of bad stuff, is booty cheese. So you guys know the story behind that. For the first 3 or 4 times watching his videos, that's what I thought he was saying. I'm like, that's nasty, booty cheese. So I took it over. Booty cheese is my thing now. Booty cheese and woo, the Ric Flair, woo, is what we're gonna be doing. I love some Ric Flair. Yep, gonna go try our hand at some. I know my channel is Hilljack Catfishing, but catfishing ain't good on an east wind. And sorry to say, we've got one for till next Thursday. A freaking straight week of nothing but east wind. I don't know why. I guess it's it's just the way it is. But we're gonna go try our hand at some white perch brim and some crappers. I'll plug my phone in. There we go. My phone was down to 15%. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, bro? What's going on down there? We're just in here shooting crap. was debating and I was getting people's input whether I should go or not go tomorrow because of the east wind. Terrible. Yeah. Yeah, it was blowing. It was blowing 8 to 10s up here steady, and it's an east wind, and an east wind sucks. Now I ain't saying that for everybody's waters. On my lake, east wind, catfish bite shuts off. Now that would be different for a river. Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be nasty out. I heard that. I'm gonna go in the hatchery right here by my house. It's 300 yards from the house here. I'm gonna put in over there and go try my hand at catching some white perch and brim and some crappie. I don't know how they're affected on the east wind, but we're gonna go give it a whirl. I ain't gonna go out on the main lake. Main lake gonna be too rough tomorrow. My boat ain't big enough for it. But we're gonna try because I got to get some fishing in this week. Got the AOK Monday at the doctor, and then yesterday I went to the dentist, and I was sore and feeling poorly after that. And Monday I got to go get 4 teeth pulled, and then I know I ain't gonna be good for nothing Tuesday because I know I'm gonna be hurting. She said she's gonna have to put a couple stitches in my gum where she got to pull that one tooth out, a wisdom tooth out that's coming in the wrong way. I got a wisdom tooth coming in sideways instead of up and down. It's coming in this way. I gotta have a wisdom tooth cut out and 3 other teeth extracted tomorrow. So that's gonna suck. Or not tomorrow, Monday. Monday I got to go back to the dentist. But we're gonna give her a whirl and see what we can't do. See if we can't, because I don't usually go fishing for brim and white perch. I'll put a white perch rod out when I'm catfishing, just try to catch some extra bait. But going strictly fishing for brim and white perch and crappie, we're gonna give her a whirl tomorrow. See what we can't do. That wind won't be that bad in the hatchery. And like I got my Cat Force 1 anchor to hold me. That thing will hold a freaking freight train, son. It's built just like a Neverlost anchor, identical to it. And I'm sure Neverlost anchor will work just as well. But when you're on a Hilljack budget, you got to resort to Hilljack practices. So I had to get my anchor from Cat Force 1. You check their Facebook page out, check them out. Pretty cheap. They got stuff for bank fishermen. They got stuff, they got rod holders for bank fishermen. They got T-bars for boat fishermen. They got anchors. They got all kinds of stuff. So check them out. Called Cat Force 1. But that's the plan. We're gonna go try to get some brim and stuff tomorrow. And I wasn't even gonna think about it. I was leaning towards, no, I ain't going fishing until next Thursday. But Mr. Gadget, thanks to Mr. Gadget, he dropped in and said, "Why don't you go brim fishing?" I never thought of that. Got to get a video in there. Yeah, should be good to 11. Yeah. Still got to get together and go, bro. Sometime before long. Kevin? For sure. I got the AOK. I'm good to go from the doctor Monday. I'm glad I'm done with them appointments, getting all that crap done and all them poking and prodding and all that crap. So we good to go. Hilljack is back at it. Full go with full authority. Not going against doctor's wishes now. I got the thumbs up, which is good. Yeah, after the thunderstorms. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah, I'll be good probably Wednesday next week, man. I'm pretty tough. She asked me yesterday, and I didn't do it because I'm stubborn, hard headed, like my wife says. Hard head, soft brain. went in there for that cleaning, and for them to poke around, check all them other teeth out that I got to get worked on. She's like, we can numb you up. I was like, no, just go ahead, just get on with it. Don't even worry about it. I should have done it because my gums are still a little sore today. But yeah, I was pretty sore yesterday, and that fluoride made me sick. But yeah, I'll get them teeth pulled Monday, and I'll probably be good Wednesday. I know Tuesday be going to be pretty rough. The day after you get that stuff pulled, you're the day of and the day after is the worst. So I'll be good. I'll be good then. We got I'm tough old bird. I can handle a bunch. All right, Kevin. Sounds good, bro. I'll shoot you a message. Heck yeah. Sounds good, man. Like the opportunity to fish that lower end down there, either the river or the lake. I've never fished Moultrie, or I fished Cooper River for the roe shad and herring. I've never catfished the Cooper River. But next year, I'm going to be set up. I'm going to buy me a big chest freezer, and when roe shad season comes, I'm going to fill that thing to the rim with shad. Because I'm not going to buy bait ever again. I'm tired of it. When you buy the bait around here, all this bait on the upper lake, it's not fresh. It's all trucked in from North Carolina, around my area anyway, where I fish at and the places I get bait. It's all trucked in from North Carolina. Need a good bait man on the lake. Uh, there's one guy that has threadfin and occasionally some gizzard, fresh live, but other than him, nobody else. I mean, and he's old and he has it. All right, Kevin, you have a good one, bro. Be safe. Hope church is doing good. Uh, but he's old and he can't keep the bait up in there as as much as it's needed. I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to trying my hand tomorrow at some of them and see what we can't do, and see if we can't catch some, and then possibly maybe a catfish, because there's catfish up in there. When I took my wife the last time in the hatchery, we were brim fishing. Guess what she caught? Catfish. It was a brand new rod and reel. We didn't have the drag set on it. I forgot to set the drag on it. She set the hook in it and it was like, zzz. It was a little old, I don't know, 2 pound, little 2 pound blue. And I said, here, give it to me. I got to set the drag. I set the drag on it, and she got it in. She skunked me that day too, Bo. She caught all the fish. Caught all the fish. Skunked me. But I'm always glad for other people to catch fish other than me. When I got somebody else's boat, I want them to catch fish. I want them to do good. But hopefully, we do some good tomorrow. Yeah. Still cat. Yep. Yeah, I appreciate Wild Turkey, Bo. For sure, man. Had her call up the other day to see if they would sedate me, and he was like, no, they don't. You have to go somewhere else if you want sedated. And I'm like, no, just get it done over with. So they're gonna numb me with the shots in the gum, and then they're gonna give me laughing gas. Never had that, so I don't know what kind of experience I'm gonna have with it. We'll see. I might act like I'm drunker than Cooter Brown. You don't know. I might be talking gibberish before it's over with. I've never had laughing gas in my life, so I don't know how it's going to work out. Nine wonderful, beautiful people in the house. I appreciate everybody. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. And remember, ticker going across. Check that out if you want merch. Let me know what you want. Hats are pre-order now because I'm out of hats. But shirts, I've got shirts here. If you want Hilljack Catfishing shirts, just right there, let me know. If you send money for a shirt and a Cash App, make sure you also add a tag to it, or let me know what size you need, and email me your address, and I'll get it out to you real fast, quick, and in a hurry. Everybody's got shirts like them, and all that good stuff. But yeah, for sure. I'll get back to comments. No new comments. No new comments. Who all's in here? Says I got 8 people in here. Who all's in here? Raymond and Wild Turkey, I know. Palmetto had to go. And all that good stuff. Pop that banner off there. Yeah. Raymond Williams from Canada is in the house. The house. He's in the house, y'all. He's with us. He's hanging out. All right, Wild Turkey. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be in this here in a minute anyway. My wife's gonna be home. And got to spend some time with her and eat some dinner, and then run up to the store and get some bait for tomorrow. Get them rods pulled out and get ready. Get them set up. That ACC crappie rod I got, that thing's 12 foot. It's a 2-piecer. It takes up a lot of room. Takes up a lots of room. I'm getting all kind of notifications. Kelly Bullock, Angling Spiders, River Certified, Has, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Instagram, email. Whew. My notifications are getting blowed up there. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for this time, and hanging out and spending time chit-chatting, throwing ideas back and forth, and all the good suggestions and all that good stuff, Bo, and all the support, man. It means a lot. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you ain't hook set to the channel, I almost said it. If you ain't set the hook on the channel, please do. We're trying to grow, and like y'all to be a part of it with me. And I appreciate every single individual one of you. And yes, so that's about all the bull I got today. You guys make sure you come with me in the morning. I'll be live probably around 7:30 Eastern. Around then, I'm gonna schedule it on the laptop tonight. Get all the tags and all the Goonamagok in there and all that crap. And it'll be around 7:30, 7:35, 7:45, somewhere in there. It'll be ish, 7:30 ish. Let's go with that, ish. And we'll get off about noon before the storms start hitting. Yes, sir. But anyway, guys, it's been great. It's been a great time. I might as well stay on 6 more minutes. I'll be in a treatment chair, sleeping. Kind of treatment chair? Sleep apnea chair, or we'll go for 5 more minutes. We'll have a 3 hour. We'll have a 3 hour live. That'll help. 3 hours. Be in a treatment chair sleeping. Dialysis. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Raymond. I didn't know you was having dialysis. Bo, knock on wood. Knock on this wood. But I don't have to go through that, man. I've only got one kidney. Plus, I'm diabetic, so diabetes affects your kidneys. And hopefully, I don't ever have to go through that, man. I'll say a prayer for you, brother. I didn't know you was on dialysis, man. I hate to hear that, Bo. Hmm. You on a transplant list, bro? If you are, I'll pray for that as well, man. I didn't know that, Raymond. Dadgum, Bo. Uh-uh. Get down. Quit. Get off of me, man. This dog is freaking out. Yeah, I'll definitely pray for you, brother. I had no idea, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're on a transplant list. Got to lose more weight. I got a buddy that needs a heart transplant. I went to school with one of my best friends. He still lives in Ohio, and he's got to lose weight. When we was in high school, he was a beanpole. Bo, he could hide behind a toothpick playing hide and go seek. That's how little he was. He weighs 350 some pounds now, and he's got to wear a pacemaker on his heart and everything. But he's got to lose a bunch of weight before he can have the heart surgery done, have a heart transplant. I thought when he told me, I said, Bo, if you told me in high school when you was 51 years old you was gonna weigh 350 pounds, I'd have called you a damn liar. I said, there ain't no way. I would have said, there ain't no way in the world. Yeah, he was a beanpole, son. I swear to you, he could have played hide and go seek and hid behind a toothpick. There's no doubt about it. He wouldn't wear shorts when we ran track. He wouldn't wear shorts. He wore sweatpants. He didn't want everybody to see his bony leg. And he had little old chicken legs, little old toothpick legs. And when he told me how much he weighed, I was like, there ain't no way. And then he sent me a picture, and I'm like, dude, who are you and who ate Thomas? Rather, I said, who are you and why'd you eat Thomas? Because he's huge, dude. I'm like, my God. I think in high school he might have weighed tops 130 pounds, maybe 35. He was a beanpole, son. Now 350 pounds. That's what truck driving does to you. You don't watch what you're doing. That's what he did all. That's what he's done all of his life. Drove a semi. You know, sitting in that driver's seat, filling your belly. You'll put her on, well, not getting no exercise and stuff. And I'll tell you what, man. If you need to lose weight, if you're able to, go on solid just meat and eggs. I've done it, and I've went from 210 to 187. I went from 210 pounds to 187 pounds. And it was just on eating meat and eggs. For real, for real. All right, 5 wonderful, beautiful people still in here. I appreciate you. We went for 3 hours. Yeah, protein diet. Yep. Been here for 3 hours. We're gonna cut it off, and I'll see y'all in the morning. If you guys get a chance to show up, I'll be going live if I have signal. If not, I'll record it and upload a video, I guess. But you know me, I'm a live guy. I like trying to go live. So, guys, be safe, be happy, be blessed, and we will see you tomorrow. We'll talk to you later. Peace.